Seemingly endless amounts of energy. Cats that are in the early stages of life, especially the latter stages of the kitten years and early adulthood, can seemingly run a marathon and never get tired. Pausing briefly for quote unquote cat naps, felines of this age bracket are often right back at it, living a life in motion. This level of energy can often fly in the face of even the most patient owner who is searching for a moment's peace. It can be easy to determine that something is wrong with your cat if your feline is running around like crazy on a daily basis, if not seemingly a perpetual basis. In this video, we'll break it all down in fairly short order and explain many of the most notable reasons as to why your furry friend is running amok. Specifically, why your cat is active beyond what is considered to be normal. Psychological and physical health concerns can play a role. Before we begin, we'd like to thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to join us. Much appreciated. We thank you for your support. Now, let's get started. Did you know that cats can spend up to 16 hours per day sleeping? Seems rather crazy, right? Especially if it seems like you can't get a moment of sanity because your cat is jumping from sofa to sofa, table to table, etc. Most every cat, at least felines that are of an able body, love to play, explore, and generally blow off some steam. However, what about activity that seems to have no end? Although a bit difficult to narrow down in terms of truly identifiable qualities, feline hyperesthesia is very real. Illness can also play a role in hyperactivity, as can changes to your cat's environment. The code can be a bit tough to crack, but let's take a look at a few potential reasons as to why your cat is running around. Let's begin with lifestyle changes. This can come in many forms. However, let's take a look at the obvious. We'll call it denied opportunity. If your cat has running on the brain yet has been denied, as soon as the opportunity is available, your feline will storm out like a bull coming out of the chute. Pent up energy, just ready to explode. A lifestyle of suppression can lead to an explosion once your feline is finally allowed to run around. Next is lack of territory. This falls in line with safety and security and a general place to belong. Every indoor cat needs a home within the home, a place to call their own. If your cat lacks the territory, it will naturally mix into your life and into your environment. Lack of territory can lead to insecurity. A loud sound happens and your cat is off to the races looking for shelter. Cats, especially younger felines, are a bit more likely to run amok if they don't have a home base to call their own. The next reason as to why your cat could be in nonstop motion could be the result of excessive stimulation, too much to see, hear, smell, touch, etc. If there's too much going on, your cat could become overstimulated, resulting in bursts of energy and activity. How about escaping potential predators? What predators, you might ask? Well, the fear is likely greater than the reality. Have you ever seen your cat, or any cat, just jump and run for no obvious reason? Especially after using the restroom? It's a trait from the wild, the attempt to avoid scent detection. If your cat feels insecure and has a fear of being discovered by a predator, your feline will eliminate waste and then make a mad dash. Try implementing a litter box with a top covering, something like a dome. This could give your cat some better sense of security. The next group of reasons we've decided to combine playtime and stress and anxiety. Playtime is a given. If your cat is ready to play, your furry friend will play its part. While too much energy can give you a headache, you must be able to accept the obvious to some degree. Cats run around and look for excitement, especially cats that are healthy and content. Excessive hunting is thought to be a simple explanation for feline hyperesthesia. So much of what we view as playtime is really a basis of just simple hunting and stalking. This allows a cat to do what it does best, sharpening those ingrained skills and traits. When it comes to stress and anxiety, it's best to view this as the opposite of play. If your cat is nervous, it can begin to act out, constantly trying to outrun the fear. Because cats are quite keen on even the smallest detail, a cat's stress and anxiety could stem from something that you can't even see. It could also stem from something not truly based in reality. Cats will often go to great lengths in an effort to achieve comfort. Something as simple as moving a chair in your living room could cause your pet great anxiety and a sense of insecurity. Because we value your time, the remainder of our quote-unquote reasons listing will be quite brief. However, at the conclusion of our medical sections, that we will address momentarily, we'll supply you with additional information as it relates to this topic as a whole. So, stay close. When it comes to any potential medical explanations as to why your cat is running around, the most notable concerns are as follows, some of which are a bit self explanatory. Allergic reactions, constantly on the move to avoid negative aspects within the environment. Parasitic infestations, fleas and ear mites are just two concerns that can cause your feline to become overactive in an attempt to escape the problem. Toxicity, if your cat has consumed something toxic, one of the side effects could include serotonin syndrome. This can lead to erratic behavior and hyperactivity. Hypertension and hyperactivity can go hand in hand. While this condition can be perhaps temporary, high blood pressure can spark some behavioral changes in your pet. The inability to relax and settle down can be one. Peritonitis is a highly contagious viral disease that can be passed between cats. It is deemed fatal in 95% of cases. For a brief time, it can produce bouts of hyperactivity. And our last medical concern involves spaying and neutering. Not the procedure, but rather the lack thereof. If your feline is still intact in this manner, your cat will naturally be more hyperactive and desire a mate. This can leave your pet agitated and restless. Consider having your cat spayed or neutered if hyperactivity has been narrowed down to this specific reason. Please consult your vet for a professional assessment. The same should also be noted for all of the aforementioned medical reasons. If your cat's hyperactive behavior doesn't calm down and persists for several weeks or months, then it's time for a checkup. While the outcome could be something rather simple, such as a few of the reasons noted in the early part of this material, it's better to be safe than sorry. Knowledge is power. Take advantage when you can and lean on your vet for the truth. And on that note, that will conclude things for the video portion of this content. But if you'd like to know more in much greater detail, please head on over to seniorcatwellness.com. There you will find a complete and in-depth article regarding this topic that leaves no stone unturned. Each concern that has been noted in this video has been given its very own section within the article. If this subject matter is of great concern to you, we encourage you to read our informative piece. Are you currently viewing this video off-site? If so, please click the initial link in the description box below. Said link will take you to the material in question. And until our paths cross again, and I certainly hope they do, we'd like to thank you once again for joining us today. Thank you for your time and for your support. Please have a wonderful day. All the best to you and yours. A sincere best of luck with your overly energetic feline, and we will talk to you later.